And just when I thought I might have had the wrong house, thought I might have died of boredom or something, what am I doing in your house? I came down the chimney, ho. I wanted to talk to you. You are that science geek from Tech Enterprises, are you not? I thought so. A lovely house. You're the one who they say is far-fetched. Glass half glass half full, brain half empty, wasted potential, all of those things, right? Well, science geek, today just might be the best day of your entire life. What do I mean by that? Well, you might want to take a seat. This should be promising, to say the least. Now, before we get into all of that, I have a few questions I need to ask you. Yes. Upon your last discoveries, what have you found? Golden scroll, a plate, and did they lead you anywhere? Of course, I'm not joking with you. I didn't joke about these things. Do you really think a woman like me would just come and sneak into your house if she didn't have a reason? Of course she wouldn't. Now, keep up with the conversation, please. I don't have all day. Now, golden plate. And what was on this golden plate? Language. Have you been decoding it? So you know a little bit more than what we thought. So, science, anthropology. What do you call those people? Those people who can decode foreign languages. That's the word for it, yes. And you are one of those as well. Fascinating. Am I a science major? Of course not. Do I look like I would do any of those kind of things? Army brat. Yes. My dad was a soldier turned general. And of course, me and all of my siblings followed in his footsteps. And now, I work for the best elite force of the entire nation. This is all true. I know looks can be deceiving, as they are certainly in your case. Do you always wear these types of clothes? You know, you should let me dress you up sometime. I'm pretty sure I have something you could wear. Yes. You're not bad in the face. A little sprucing up, and you'll be the talk of the town. Now, what do you plan on doing with said discoveries? Yes, the golden plate, the one we've been discussing this entire time. What do you plan on doing with it? So you were going to take this golden plate and present it in a presentation you've been working on for months, just like every other presentation you've been working on for months, to give back to your company that you've been working at for years, the same company that your grandfather worked at, the same company that seen him as a laughing stock and sees you as a laughing stock, and thought that because you had this golden plate, all of a sudden things would change for you. Does that sound about right? Now, when I say it, does that make you think a little bit more? I'm not being rude, just being honest. Can a lady not be honest? Yes. Quit that you're gawking. Blink a little bit. Blink. Oh, I've seen to calm myself. Now, outside of historical artifacts, what else have you found in your discoveries? Where do you think this lost city is? Mm-hmm. I see. Yes, everybody thinks it's in the Netherlands. Ah, yes, but it's far too cold there, isn't it? And so your discoveries have led you to Iceland. Mm. So in your presentation, you were hoping to convince them to allow you to assemble a team that would allow you to travel up to Iceland in order to challenge your discovery. And, hold on, say that differently. In order to prove this historical legend, myth, labeled as a myth, that's true. Yes, and once you got to Iceland, what was the plan? I'm not saying that you're wrong. I am simply saying, what is the plan of a place that is already inhabited by people? What do you think you would be able to find there they have already not? Especially given your limited resources. Yes. Oh, fundraising. Yeah. Well, you are lucky that I am here. My employer has the most promising position for you. And if I were you, I would take it. It could be the opportunity of a lifetime. Please. You know, you've been working for this your entire life. And here I am, giving you the opportunity of a lifetime, and you question it. Again, as I have to repeat myself once again, do you honestly believe a lady like me would come down into your house through said chimney to give you a proposition that was willy-nilly? Hearsay. Well, would you really like to know? We have reason to believe that the lost city is in fact inhabited. Yes, despite it being underwater. Quotations like these mean, well, for starters, when we say inhabited, we mean actual life forms, not sea creatures, not urchins, not whales, dolphins, mermaids, or these other false fantasy creatures. We mean inhabited by people who look like me and like you. Inhabited. Yes. We think it is a cave-like effect that when the city went down, a hologram was built on top of it in order to keep the oxygen flow circulating around the city. And with the sphere, the air recycles itself, bringing in new oxygen that switches out the carbon dioxide by going underneath said stream. Of course, these are only digital images that we can see from the outside. And we are wanting to take a closer look. Sounds promising, doesn't it? I could show you some of these images. In this hologram I've made, image 1, image 2, image 3. It is our latest technology. In my hand, and you'll get one too, I have this little device. It works as a tracker because of the type of line of work we are in. Of course, it keeps us safe. So this tracker, digital imaging of our screen. It also works as a beam. It's a one-step guide to technology, defense, offense, screening. We can share images from one another, and you will be given one too. However, I must warn you, on the off chance that you are caught by the opposing team, we will have to disintegrate you using this chip. So, how about this? Because it seems like you are still unsure, I will give you the night to think about it in just one night. Just think about all of the things that I will tell you. I'll leave here my business card. It's already in your pocket. Yes, that business card right there. So, how did I get in there? I was in your house this morning before you left off for work. Honestly, you snore quite loud. It was really easy to walk around you. That extra coffee cup was me, but I do not drink coffee. I'm more of a tea person. Yes, you sleep that hard and you are very loud. It's kind of annoying, honestly. But it's neither here nor there. But yes, you will have until tomorrow to make the final decision about your fate. However, if you do not decide to come with us, we will have to wipe away all of your memories. Well, really, we'll attempt to only wipe away the last 24 hours. However, it can have adverse effects that will lead to slowly deteriorating the mind, and I'm pretty sure you do not want that. How do we know that you have decided? Well, we will catch you on your way to work if you don't call. Now, that is all the time that I have for you tonight. I do bid you farewell regardless. If it's not you, then I'm pretty sure we'll find another half-wit, glass half full, brain half empty, nitwit, doormat, nerdy, geeky scientist who can help us on our quest to discovering the lost city, all of its gold and riches, money and wealth, fame. Respect amongst your peers. Yes. You have a good night. I'm off to my chimney.